convert these equations in rectangular form to polar form, and we want to fully simplify these. We can see that they're in rectangular form because they have x's and or y's in them, and we want to end up with r's and thetas. So I've got some substitutions that I can use, as you can see here, and it's looking like this is going to be where we're going to be sitting. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. Or we even see this, plugging in x would be r cosine theta, y would be r sine theta. There's no rule that says we can't do some rearranging first, and I think we'll find some helpful things happen when we do this. So let's say I want to add 3y squared to both sides. I notice that 3 goes into all of these terms, so if I divide both sides of the equation by 3, I get x squared plus y squared is equal to 16. Well, that's really nice because x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared, which means that r would be equal to plus or minus 4. Now let's say you're thinking, I don't think I would have seen that. It's okay. You would have still gotten the same thing. And just to prove that to you, we'll do it a second way. We'll do the substitution for x. So r cosine theta squared equals 48 minus 3 times r sine theta, because that's what y is equal to, squared. So we'd have 3r squared cosine squared of theta equals 48 minus 3r squared sine squared of theta. Well, let's bring our r's and sines together on the same side. 3r squared cosine squared theta plus 3r squared sine squared theta is equal to 48. Now it would be most beneficial to recognize that 3r squared is a common factor. We bring that out to the front and we see our Pythagorean identity here. Cosine squared theta plus sine squared theta is 1. So we say 3r squared is equal to 48, which means r squared is equal to 16, which takes us back over here. All right, let's take a look at another example. We have x minus 4y is equal to 7. So we have these same substitutions that we can do, remembering that x is equal to r cosine theta and y is equal to r sine theta. So r cosine theta minus 4 times r sine theta is equal to 7. Technically that's polar form, but it's not the best. It would be better if we could solve this for r. So we will take out the r. Cosine theta minus 4 sine theta, and that's equal to 7. One more step. We'll divide on both sides by cosine theta minus 4 sine theta. When we get done, we have r is equal to 7 divided by cosine theta minus 4 sine theta. And that's the equation in polar form.